They're all useful to know. Some of them are more used than others. I will point out. Number one, fertile ground. Fertile. Pronunciation wise, I think you can say fertile or fertile. I think maybe British pronunciation is fertile, American is fertile. To me, actually, if you say fertile with a I sound, it sounds more like you were talking about a woman and her ability to have babies. And if you say fertile, you're more talking about farmland or the actual ground. So that's just my kind of preference. Maybe that is American understanding. When I looked it up, British pronunciation I think is fertile. But it means if the ground, usually it's talking about ground, a place, a field, farmland. It is very fertile, meaning grows well. It's not rocky, it has good soil, it can produce lots of good stuff, produce good results. So here they use it is fertile ground, meaning it produces good results. Fruit being money or whatever. So when they say Wall Street is fertile ground for Hollywood, they mean Wall Street based movies have made lots of money and had success. Number two, willfully means intentionally on purpose. I think it's pretty easy to understand. He willfully did not go to the meeting, right? It was on purpose. It wasn't an accident. A lot of times, I think in the way they use it, willfully ignore. It is a lot of times used with the word ignore, not I didn't hear him on accident. Oh no, I willfully ignored him. Willfully, on purpose, my choice to ignore him. Number three, common ground. Maybe you can kind of understand here. It means area of shared interest, something that we share, something we have in common, some common ground. A lot of times, if two people are negotiating and no progress is being made, but finally they can find some common ground, some starting place. Okay, something that we can agree on. Number four, canon. This one's kind of difficult. If you look at it in the dictionary, there are multiple meanings of the word canon. At least like 6 or 7 different meanings of this word. Some of them are a little biblical related, but even the ones that are biblical related are kind of related. It's talking about like scripture, like books that are related, or books by the same author. So a lot of times it's talking about a collection of something that is either by the same author or something that is related. So in this instant, it says, in this situation, it says the Wall Street movie canon. You could kind of think of it as the same, here functioning the same as genre, right? This collection of movies that has the same topic, that is talking about the same thing. I guess you wouldn't really say Wall Street movies genre. You could say the Wall Street movies genre, but usually genre is a little bit more wide, encompassing. The Wall Street movie canon. Maybe you talk about like they call it the Marvel universe, but maybe you could call it the Marvel canon, right? This movie's talking about this and they are related. So that's how they use the word here. Number 5, jargon. 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 Words and phrases used that are too difficult for other people to understand because it is too specific. A lot of times you hear computer jargon, right? If you're the IT guys might be talking about some terms, some phrases. It's English, but to you, it's not English. It is jargon, really field specific stuff. Whether it's computers, sports jargon. I might use some sports jargon. You have no idea what I'm talking about, but my friend knows exactly what I'm talking about. Number 6, bookie. This word I don't really think is that important for you to use, but it's talking about gambling. I never used a bookie. These days, most people just gamble online website. So you might call it online bookie, maybe. The bookie is the person who takes your bet. If you win, he will give you the money. If you lose, you need to pay him money. If you don't, he will hurt you. So a lot of times, bookie is thought of being some tough guy or some kind of shady meaning not sketchy. I told you some of you that word before. Shady, sketchy kind of character. He's kind of tough guy, kind of thug, right? Because usually the gambling is illegal. In some countries it is legal, but you should do it at a specific location, right? Bookie, usually it's kind of illegal and involving gambling like that. So that is what a bookie is. It's his job to take bets, but he keeps the 10%, right? 10% fee. So that's how he makes money. And pivotal, quite useful word, meaning this is really, really, really important, crucially important, especially when related to future success. To pivot means to turn, kind of, to pivot. I pivot on my foot, I go like that. So it means instead of your project or your financial situation or something going this way, it can go this way on this pivotal decision, this pivotal agreement. Something can go from good to bad, from good to very good, to pivotal. It is really important. Any questions? Okay.